Oh, yeah. Put my faces in there, and we're going to get ready to do it. I swear to God, Joel Tatey, I can listen to that song 24/7, 365. This picture's a little awkward. You and I kind of sandwiching our guest this evening. Let's take her out of the screen, too. One of these days, I'm just going to master the art of working this computer thing. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. It's Wednesday night. It's a little past 8 o'clock. And it's time for the number one podcast, webcast, broadcast in Bucks County, in Philly, in PA. It is the You Show. You. I am Jeff the Shark Perini, sporting little Guns and Roses. Feeling it on a Wednesday night. With me as always, per usual. Thank you very much. With me as always, looking amazing as usual. The co-hostess with the mostest, the sister from another mister, and still, despite summer coming to an end, still rocking the tank tops like nobody else around. Jewel Tatey, ladies and gentlemen. What is up, Jewel Tatey?
How are you doing, Jeff?
We're doing great.
I'm so excited for tonight.
I'm very excited as well. Jewel, before we go anywhere, get those nails up close to the camera. I want to see the nails. Is that?
Ooh.
I like. I like the all white.
The white. White. It's like, it's trending. I usually do white or black or gray, but I feel like it's trending right now. I saw my girl wearing it. Lana, an interview Meg. So I was like, oh my God, I got the same nails. I was very excited.
How about that? Let's give a big shout out and a hello to our good friend Andrew James Blydner, who's already in. Andrew, you were the man, dude. And yes, I got your message on Facebook. There's an envelope or a package, if you will, addressed to me and you. So we're getting a little something special from Andrew and his team, and we can't thank you enough. Oh yeah, we can't thank you enough, Andrew.
That's amazing. Thank you so much.
It is amazing. He was on a few weeks ago, and people are still asking about him. The ladies are still asking about him, Jewel Tatey. You know?
Oh,
yeah. Good stuff, Andrew. Thanks as always for becoming a great friend of the show. Jewel, real quick. It passed because the show time is kind of off, but a happy belated birthday to my wife, Cassie. Yeah, beautiful.
Happy birthday.
Beautiful Cassie Perini, the luckiest woman in the world. We celebrated her birthday party style with some friends and family under the COVID limit of 20 this past Sunday. Loso beer was there, Jewel, and I didn't quite run out of the keg, so tonight we're double fisting it up with some pitchers of beer. Calms my nerves.
Gonna have to keep up with Jeff tonight.
It's not easy. Speaking of Loso, let's hit that real quick, Jewel. Andrew says happy birthday to Cassie.
Oh.
Probably the most handsome man at Worcester. Happy birthday. Shot at myself. Let's go real quick, Joel. Let's do some quick advertising here. Loso Brewing Company, as you know, is our sponsor and a beer very close to me. They're going to be this Friday at the NAC. It's the Newtown Athletic Club. And the reason why I want to bring this up first before we do anything is you see here, Loso Brewing Company and the Kirk again, our good friend Kevin Michael Kirk, Friday night, September 11th, the Newtown Athletic Club, 120 Pheasant Run in Newtown, PA. Now, if you look at that last line, Joel, in celebration, not really celebrating, but in memory of 9/11 and the people who put their lives on the line at 9/11, first responders, 50% off with ID. Show them a badge show them a badge or a truck number or something of that nature. Prove the fact that you're a first responder, and the NAC is giving you 50% off this Friday night, 7 to 10. And it's so big because, of course, you got to remember always the tragedies of 9/11. That's this Friday. Us as Americans remember, despite that we go through right now and despite everything we got going on, always remember the people in 9/11 put their lives on the line, and the NAC and Kirko are going to be doing that this Friday night. Very exciting.
That's so amazing. I was going to tell my Aunt Kathy about it, too, and she's a retired Philly cop. I'm sure she would love to go. Bring her cop friends. Y'all get
Hey, the discount alone, I'm getting ready to just join an academy of some sort and just show up with a mini academy. What do I get?
That's not right.
A thank you to everybody who puts their life on the line, fire departments,
Yes.
ambulances, police, give or take where we're at right now. But thank everybody that really does the job to protect us because we can't do it to protect ourselves. It's great stuff. Big thanks to our guest last week, Sherry Nelson, ladies and gentlemen. Sherry Nelson, beautiful.
Sweetheart. Oh my God.
Sweetheart, indeed. She was great, and she did something that flattered me a little bit. She has to dig into the man cave. So we showed her some man cave items. We talked some hockey and
she was right there with you, talking hockey and
yeah.
lumber and stocks. And she's beautiful, and she was such a sweetheart, and she just and she shared the crap out of the episode, so we want to thank her for that. It was an amazing turnout last week, so thank you so much, Sherry. You're the best.
It really was. That's one of those episodes that we were used to in the studio and that we've grown accustomed to, listeners in the thousands. And we thank you, Sherry. We thank Jimmy Starr. We thank not Ron Reynolds. He's not there anymore. Ron Russell, Eileen Shapiro, that great team. And a matter of fact, tonight's guest, Jewel, is one of those, a member of one of those teams. She was on the show, on the Jimmy Starr show recently. They're doing some movies together. We're going to talk about that. She's beautiful. Actress, model. Angie Stevenson is our guest tonight, Jewel. And I'm very excited. I will once again flash the photos. Because people say sometimes they scroll through the news feed, see it, makes them stop. If that face doesn't make you stop, I don't know what face is making you stop. They stop for Jewel. They stop for me. They don't stop for me. They'll stop for Angie. So that's coming up tonight, Jewel, around 8:30. Plenty of contact with her. It's been great. Again, another person very dedicated, advertising it, asking a lot of questions, checking in, went out and got her internet souped up.
Very nice. We love people who come prepared too.
We absolutely do. Think about talking about people that are prepared and people you want to shout out to. My good man, Patrick McConney, Jewel. You know him from Gleason's. He is the owner of Gleason's.
Yes.
My pretty much my new favorite place. I'm even going to flash a little something for you, Pat, while you're watching. This Saturday, folks, at 12 noon, it's Gleason's Day at Gleason's Bar. Home of, and I threw that in myself, home of the best cheesesteak around. Jewel Tatey, you absolutely must. 6700 Mill Creek Road, Levittown, PA at 12 o'clock is Gleason's Day. Come grab yourself some amazing wings. Come grab yourself the new hottest cheesesteak in town. Grab a beer. Meet Pat, meet the staff.
That's a great hangover cure for Friday.
Oh, absolutely is.
Meet you at noon at Gleason's.
so get loaded up at the Knack Friday night. Mm-hmm. Saturday at noon, make your way to Gleason's. Try the best cheesesteak around. We're a Philly show, or Bucks County, Philly area. So you got to talk about the cheesesteak love, Joel. And Pat gave me like a fist pump comment. I love it, Pat. You're the man. Pat's great, too. We met up this past week to talk about some beer. We're going to get Loso Brewing to get some beer in there soon as well. Awesome. We're very excited, and we're excited for the future of Gleason's. We'd like to do a show there. We'd like to sit down and enjoy it. Couple things real quick. Brian Oxenhandler, no, I'm not shaving the COVID beer because the wife loves it. Bridget Marie, we said hello to Bridget. We celebrated her amazing graduation a few weeks ago. Bridget just keeps making her way up the ladder. Genius. Also in the nursing field, like my wife, very smart young lady. Andrew said, go, Pat. Andrew's got some food going on. Max Ganish from Surrender Dorothy said, no shave beard, my man. Pat says,
lively tonight.
I know we are, man. Loso beer is going to be on tap ASAP. Thanks, everybody. Really, we love when our viewers come on and talk, and it's great stuff, man. We absolutely dig it. Let's do. Bridget hates the attention. If you don't want the attention. If you don't want the attention, you don't want the attention, don't be awesome.
Yeah, don't be awesome.
It's like me saying I don't want attention with my big mouth and my show and his backdrop and my beautiful co-host and my gorgeous wife. Like, oh, I don't want to stick out in the crowd. Yeah, I do. Are you freaking kidding me? I love it. Jewel Tatey, top 5 list time. Henry's in the background. He is not in the top 5 list. Top 5, kind of celebrating Angie Stevenson tonight. I know she does more horror stuff, but there's some action stuff in there too.
Yeah, she does. She's
Yeah.
wearing stunts and stuff. I would say so.
She's badass. So tonight we're going to celebrate top 5. Hold on, I got a banner for it. God damn it, Jeffrey. Fire from my own show.
You better not have pictures because
no
I don't have
picture.
pictures from that.
I will never do that again, and it wasn't fair.
Okay.
It wasn't fair, and I won't do that to
You're
you
winning.
again. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I do have one picture tonight to show. I have one picture. Your favorite picture. This one.
Oh, God damn, why did you do that? Look at my pencil. Oh shit.
I know you hate it. There. Oh, that is bad.
Ooh, look at that.
Badass. See, Bridget, Andrew James Blinder gave you the go awesome Bridget Marie. Absolutely. See?
That's coming from Andrew. Whoa.
And he's awesome. He is the second best looking man to ever be on the ocean. Well, I'm not second either. I'm third. Remember, we had Hal Sparks on. We had Josh Server. Yeah, there's been some good looking. Hasn't been
Howie.
Steve Howie. Holy God. I am trying to get Steve Howie to come do a webcast with us. I really want.
God. Oh my God. It's so funny, Jeff. Real side note, because my niece just got into Shameless, and she's like, I can't believe you had Kev on your show. You got to get him back on. I'm like, dude, we're trying. We're really trying, but it would be the third time if he was back on.
It would be, and we would love it. My own wife pretty much ignores me. She watches the show religiously when he's on, and yeah, she'd probably ignore me if I got that. I don't know if I can handle it. I'm a straight heterosexual man, and I don't know if I can handle looking at Steve Howie all night.
I don't know, man. I'll get so nervous.
Pat, we're going to get a list. I seen the name you mentioned, and it's definitely on the list. So let's get started with the top 5 list. Yeah, because maybe we might need somebody to help Jewel last week when we came up with a top 4.
Anyway. You know what I should have did when you did top 5 models, female models?
Yeah.
I should have done top 5 male models.
You could have done that.
And Andrew would be number 1. But
whoa. Andrew.
Number 1. Mm-hmm.
Andrew's my number 1 male model.
I'm sure he is.
Yeah. Number 2 behind me. I mean, look at this. Even though Brian Oxenhandler called for the shaving of the COVID beards permanent, it's no longer a COVID beard. It's now Cassie's beard. So it can't go anywhere.
Did you do some Just for Men? It looks very dark.
No, it's gray. The lighting is turned down a bit. There's some gray, a lot of gray right here.
Jeff is using some filter effects to darken up his
A 30-year-old man like myself. Oh, Jewel. Andrew gave you 4 hearts, Jewel, for your lovely.
Oh, jeez. Oh, Lord. All right.
I see a California trip in our near future.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, man, we should bring the Yo Show on the road. Mustache ride for everyone. Kirk.
Jesus Christ.
Kirk and I used to work together.
Go to your top 5.
Kirk is the best car salesman in the area, folks. You're in need of a Mazda, go see Kirk at Peruzzi Mazda on Business Route 1 in Fairless Hills. Awesome. Me and my wife are both Kirk customers, and he's the dude. Of course, Mustache Rides is pushing a little bit, but hey, why not? It's on the show. It's my fault. I say you comment, we say it. There it is. Mustache Rides for everyone. All right, top 5. Number 5 action female for me is Buffy Summers. But the Sarah Michelle Gellar, Buffy Summers.
Really? I thought you were going to say Swanson.
No, man, I'm not. Swanson, you know what happened to Swanson? And no offense, I saw her in Playboy and was so underwhelmed, I became a non-Swanson. Yeah. I'm a Sarah Michelle Gellar all the way. Kirk, we appreciate you. Derek Kuntz, good evening and welcome to the show. Derek, thanks for stopping by. Number 4, and I love this movie. I love the actress playing the role. Katniss Everdeen, played by Jennifer Lawrence. Oh, my God, man, some kick-ass stuff there. I didn't know much about Jennifer until that movie, and I became a big fan. Love that. That's number 4. Number 3 is the aforementioned Black Widow, played by the gorgeous Scarlett Johansson. Totally badass. Great actress as well. Love her. That is number 3. Number 2 is a legend. Goes way back to the 60s. When I was a little kid growing up, it was Batgirl, played by the late Yvonne Craig. And I'll tell you what, man, something about that tight purple one-piece outfit with the little yellow belt and the long. Oh my god! Anyway, Batgirl number 2. Number 1 is easy, folks. I didn't really specify the actress; it was too hard. Number 1 is, of course, is Wonder Woman. I could go.
Woo!
I could go Gal Gadot, but either way, I can go Wonder Woman. Either way, Wonder Woman, of course, number 1, in honor also of Jewel Tatey, who sports some of the greatest Wonder Woman costumes at Halloween time. Jewel Tatey, let's have your list because I guarantee that you're going to give me a run for my money.
Well, spoiler, we have the same number 1.
Did not see that coming.
Thank you. But number 5, Baby Doll from Sucker Punch. I love this movie so much. It was one of my favorite action movie, but the animation's great. Like I said, it reminds me of like a Sailor Moon, Zelda, and the girl Baby Doll. She has pigtails and she just kicks ass. But it goes back from like animation to real life, where she's like a self-sacrificing hero in the end. So I love that movie. I love that character. Number 4. Arya Stark. I know you're not a Game of Thrones fan, but holy shit, there are so many badass women to pick from Game of Thrones. Daenerys was everyone's favorite up until the last season. Not spoiling anything, just so you know, but Arya is a beast. Number 3 had me torn because I know we were going to talk about Walking Dead later, so I was like, Michonne was so badass, but I had to go with Nora Durst from The Leftovers because holy shit, was this woman a survivor, and she just battled every battle you could go through in life, and it was so realistic that I had to give her props. So Nora Durst from The Leftovers, number 3. Number 2, I think you watched this with Cassie recently, I believe, but June from The Handmaid's Tale. This is the most badass bitch. I mean, she carries the show. Like, her character and the way she acts and every little nuance she does and every like act in the show, you're just like, go June. Like, I cheered at the one end of an episode. It was so good. I love that show. I love her.
Crazy show.
Great character though. Great writing. And number 1, the epitome of girl power, feminism, all things you have to do right, is Wonder Woman. I mean, she's every little girl's hero. She stands up for what's right.
She's
cheers.
She's every straight male's hero as well, believe me.
Yeah, you're into that sort of thing.
Great stuff. That is a terrific list, Jewel, and we did a great job tonight. Pat likes your call for Arya Stark. A lot of people are Game of Thrones fans.
Good.
I'm never going to say again I'm not a Game of Thrones fan. Makes a lot of enemies. But let's run down the top 5 list. We both did a great job tonight. My top 5: Buffy Summers, the Sarah Michelle Gellar version; Katniss Everdeen, Black Widow; Batgirl; and Wonder Woman. Jewel Tatey, Baby Doll from Sucker Punch. Very cool. Arya Stark from Game of Thrones. Nora Durst from The Leftovers. Thank you, dear. June from The Handmaid's Tale. That is some kind of call. Great show. And of course, Wonder Woman. Pat's wife gave you the hail and praise for June from Handmaid's Tale. Great show. Great actress pick for her too. The anger and the grr, and you could see it on her face. And she wore the dry, angry face perfectly because basically there's no reason to be happy. So she nailed the role like freaking perfectly.
Dude, and every scene, every episode was just, I mean, it's one of the best, well-written shows I've seen in a long, long time. So I love it.
Agreed. It's one of those shows where you get so in depth that you find yourself pissed off with the bad guy. Like you see some shows, like the bad guy's doing bad guy things. I would find myself pissed off with that jerk with the beard and mustache, like the leader, like I'm so angry now.
And to have I have a daughter her age, like her little girl, and to be ripped away from her and what she does. Oh my God! Like it just pulls. You gotta watch it if you haven't.
Yeah, if you've never seen it, and I know like some people are sketchy on certain types of shows. I know it really belittles women to a point, but also shows
graphic.
It's graphic. Very graphic. Shows a lot of great female uprising and power, though, too. Great program. Handmaid's Tale. Check it out. Great.
Good plug.
Great. Thank you. I mean, I plug everything. I don't need money. I just plug.
Yeah.
Feed me and beer and good compliments. Speaking of shows, Joel Tatey, let's get to a couple topics real quick. A couple shows are saying bye-bye. We're going to talk about that real quick. At long last, after 14 years, the moment I waited my whole life for,
No!
Keeping Up with the Kardashians. She is finished. Last season, they're calling a career. The family came up with the decision altogether to call it quits. Kim came out and announced it today. Joel, Kardashian fan at all?
I mean, I have to admit, I watched like every single episode. I did keep up. I love reality TV. I watch mostly reality TV and documentaries. It's my guilty pleasure, but I enjoyed seeing them like grow up and go through all the crazy crap that they did, all the scandals, all the cheating, a lot. Like, it was entertaining. Let's just say it. And the fashion. I mean, come on, they were like on top of everything. So yeah, I did watch.
Okay.
Do I follow them on Instagram? No, but I do enjoy some Keeping Up. I like Chloe the best. She reminds me of my sister. She's awesome.
She's the of the big three, Kim, Courtney, Chloe. Is she the younger one, the real pretty one?
Yeah, the blonde. Well, not of the three.
No, that's Chloe's the tall one.
The tall blonde. But she has the best personality. Shut up.
Of course she does.
Kylie, that girl has no brain. No brain.
And you're the least attractive of six sisters, your personality is going to kick ass.
Dude!
My man Max just says that show is still on. Not anymore, Max. One more season to go. Drama equals money is right, Pat. Pat said that drama equals money. He's right. And that's why me and Jewel do not talk about the situation of failed pregnancy and how we fool around when my wife's out of town. We try not to talk about it. Causes too much
Ratings
drama.
will go through the roof.
They should. Yeah, I never really watched. I watched for the obvious reason, check out the Jenner girls and the Kardashians and whatever. And from a male sexual standpoint, it really is good for only about 5 minutes. It's really not good. It's not a good program. One program in the books. We got another program in the books, Joel Tatey, and a lot of people said it's about time. The Walking Dead will be calling it quits after 11 seasons. A lot of people said it's about time. My wife gave up a few seasons ago. I watched a little bit. I'm not a big fan of zombie shows. Walking Dead. Does this one hurt you, Joel Tatey?
Yes, the hell it does. I mean, it used to be a family thing, We would get together on Sundays, especially like the big Negan episode. We all got together, but it was like something to look forward to on Sundays. I enjoyed the hell out of it. I loved all the characters. I thought I had like a great story arc up until the end. The last group of enemies, shall we say, where I wasn't too fond of. But they have so many spin-offs coming. They have Rick's storyline coming. They have Carol and Daryl's storyline. They still have Fear of the Walking Dead. Like, Fear of the Walking Dead isn't over. I'm not a big fan of that. But, I don't know, man. I did love Negan. Like, Negan was a great character.
I mean, soon enough, it's going to be like breakfast with The Walking Dead, movies with The Walking Dead, a weekend in the park with The Walking Dead. The shows are just ridiculous. Max Scannis had to give up on Walking Dead many seasons ago. His wife and I used to love it. A lot of people did, Max. I heard it just really lost its luster. I'm with you, Bridget. I never watched it. I'm not a Walking Dead fan. My wife did. She watches everything.
I mean, I didn't want to watch it in the beginning, and then once I got hooked to like the characters and stuff, it's like, oh my God. It's like, what would you do if you're in the zombie apocalypse? You know what I mean? I don't think zombie apocalypse stories are going anywhere. I just saw there's a new show on Netflix. It's called Alive, where this guy gets stuck in his apartment and the zombie apocalypse goes off. That's like the new movie. Train to Busan. That was crazy. Like, zombie stuff will never get old. Like, but I don't believe in the super fast turbo zombies. Like, zombies are dead.
Yeah.
They should be kind of slow.
Right. The beauty of a zombie is if you're caught by a zombie and killed, you deserve it because they walk like 0 miles an hour.
Yeah. They should be like slower than Frankenstein, I feel.
They should be. There's Frankenstein-esque. A few minutes away from Angie Stevenson, and I want to get on this, and we might have to go back to it if she comes on. But talk about shows that are going away to shows that are here to stay and building momentum and super awesome. It's Cobra Kai, ladies and gentlemen. Cobra Kai. Finally got myself into the Cobra Kai sensation. Everybody is doing it. It's Daniel. It's Johnny Lawrence. Seth Kreese is back in it now. They had the whole Cobra Kai gang in the last episode I watched. They went out to the bar drinking, kick some ass. I don't want to spoil it. Yeah, I do. I love spoiling it. Finally, a show I watched.
No, I'm going to watch it. Wait.
You haven't watched it yet?
No, I haven't.
Oh,
I heard
man.
it was good. I heard it was really good.
The knock from some people can be a little cheesy and a little campy at times. Daniel's still kind of nerdy, but it's good. A whole new class of kids learning karate in different groups, like the cool kids, the nerd kids. I said Daniel's in there. Johnny Lawrence, played by William Zabka, is awesome. Bridget, get on this. Fantastic. Zabka is just so good in this role. Like, he's totally modern day illiterate. He knows nothing about computers. He still drives like an old Trans Am. He still listens to 80s rock metal music. It is quality, Joel. I highly recommend it. I love it.
That's awesome. I mean, yeah, I heard it was good. Did you enjoy Stranger Things too? That was kind of 80s throwback.
I tried it. Wasn't big on that either. I get into very few shows, and the beauty of my wife gets into everything. Right now, she's finishing up Ozark. She caught up, so she's waiting for the last season. That was decent. I mean, it's kind of hard seeing Jason Bateman as a badass, but it's kind of cool. It's got a little Breaking Bad kind of thing to it. So I was digging it.
Yeah.
Not bad. She's now on Yellowstone, which is also massive.
My parents watch that. They love it.
Oh, my God. It's a lot of people love it. I have not had a chance to watch it. I'm not a Costner fan. I guess
he's in it? I don't even.
I bellyache a lot. I just realized I bellyache a lot.
You
but
do.
I do. I know. I just noticed that. Yeah, I'm not a big Costner fan, but she's into it. She loves it so far. Ozark was good, Bridget. I got late and I started watching it. But like I said, she binge watches. And I can't sit there and watch like 12 hours of TV not 12 hours, but she'll watch, 3-4 hours at a time to fill her night while I'm doing the show or video games, or drinking beer, or messing around the man cave, watching.
What video games are you playing?
I play I got the old school Nintendo NES, like the chipped one with all the games in it.
What are you playing?
Oh, right now I'm playing NHL 2019. It's got to be updated to 2020. I'm playing NHL 2019. I play Tetris up a storm. I love Tetris. Can I tell you?
You're a dork.
What? Dude.
No, NHL's cool.
I'm a Tetris junkie, dude. I love
Hey, I'm still playing Candy Crush, so I can't judge. I'm just messing with you.
Oh, man. Okay, so Angie should be with us any moment. She just sent me a message earlier that she's ready for tonight. She does have a little engagement prior, so we might be able to get her for about a half hour. Matter of fact, not even a half hour. Oh, she's backstage now. Sure, she looks amazing tonight. I'm going to gush a little bit. I got to start getting some men on this show because these women are going to get me in trouble. Anyway, fantastic actress and model who I had the pleasure of meeting by chance through social media and agreed to do the show, and I'm very excited. Let's bring on the beautiful and talented Miss Angie Stevenson, ladies and gentlemen. Yes.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
I'm good.
We're great as well. I wanted to, first of all, thank you very much for taking the time to come on the show. Second of all, and I'm not going to spill the beans of how we got in contact, I was shocked that you even responded because I got you through a very tough avenue to even reach people. Yeah. And we ended up having this great conversation one night while I was watching hockey. So thank you. And thank you for agreeing to come on the show.
You're welcome. These things are difficult for me to do. Only for the fact that I'm not very technology savvy. So when I do them from home, I'm always worried that, something's going to go wrong with the connection or something. But we got it figured out.
We look great and sound great. So
yeah.
Good.
Well, let's touch on that real quick. Have you been watching the Cobra Kai series?
I have not yet.
Okay, because that's kind of the character, the Johnny character. He's got no tech savvy, knows nothing about internet. And when you talk, you're like, no offense, I know nothing about tech. So I got to find a way to increase my internet. And you're doing great. So we really appreciate it. We appreciate you going through the effort.
Oh, good. This is fun.
I mean, it's early. It gets a lot worse.
Yeah.
Maybe I should pour a shot or something.
We do shots on the show. We've done them in the past. It didn't end so well the next day, and apparently by the
Yeah.
end of the night, I was getting some harsh. But we do that. We do beer here. We do shots. Whatever makes you relax.
We have fun.
Nice.
Well, let's get into it if you don't mind. I noticed lately I kind of caught up on IMDb and your Instagram, your Facebook. You got a lot of movies coming up. You're working on a lot of projects. But you're big in horror and action. Tell us a little bit about the horror genre. Is that one of your favorites? Is it something you really enjoy? Because horror scares the hell out of me.
Yeah, it scares the hell out of me too. I enjoy it. I seem to kind of have fallen into that genre a little bit from the very beginning. And, just met a lot of great people. And, you do one project and it kind of catapults into the next. So that's kind of how it's been for me. I'm not like actively out there auditioning and doing the whole Hollywood thing too much. Occasionally I'll go out there, but I just seem to have kind of fallen into this great circle. So I'll get a film here and there, and yeah, I've had some good ones lately, and I've got some good ones in the works that I can't really talk about yet, but
We always get that.
I know. Put a muzzle on you.
I saw the Xenophobia. I mean, that looks pretty frightening. Aliens freak me out. Was that fun to make?
Well, it was fun to make. Yeah, it was really fun.
Oh, your kitty! I got a black cat too. He's so cute.
Bob's making an appearance.
Bob. Oh,
Actually.
How about that? They like the spot like the animals do.
The showboat. Xenophobia was great to do. My segment, it was a 3-part trilogy. So there was 3 different stories going on, and then it kind of all tied together at the end. And my particular segment was directed by Thomas Churchill, and it was a very strong role where I was very aggressive in the film, which was different, but it was a lot of fun. Yeah.
do you like those type of roles, or would you rather play like the victim? Like, I'm sure they're both fun and more.
Yeah, I think I do. I like playing a strong, female, whether it's, brain-wise or muscles or, just personality type. I think I'm pretty happy-go-lucky in my everyday life. And then I've also got a different business side that's a little bit more aggressive. So I think for films, it's fun to play a strong, powerful woman.
That's awesome.
That's very cool. And I would like to see a movie where you play some kind of kick-ass character, because you have the softest, sweetest voice. I can imagine you make hi and just kicking somebody's ass. That would be awesome to see.
Yeah. Well, I do train for that, which is fun. It's kind of been my upbringing. My father was a karate champion, black belt in multiple different martial arts. So I grew up around that, and then my mother actually is a black belt too. So it's kind of been something I've been around. So lately I've been dabbling, over about the last 2-3 years, and just kind of getting into different martial arts and boxing and playing around with that. So we'll see.
Cool.
Yeah.
I got to ask, because it had to be hard being a bad kid growing up with parents that both knew karate. I mean, heck with bringing the belt out, it's like, why? And you're running to your bedroom. Like, was it tough? Was it tough discipline growing up?
No, it was tough on my boyfriends.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Also, parents.
I just remember, any guy that came to the house to pick me up, my dad would answer the door and kind of flex at him, and, nice to meet you.
Oh, wow. So, what have you been doing, like, during the lockdown and stuff? Have you been keeping healthy, fit? Have you gone on interviews? Like, we've had on a couple guests who went on, like, virtual, sorry, what's it called?
It's okay. I make
like
Auditions.
virtual
Auditions.
right.
Yes. Sorry. Have you been doing any of that?
I've had 2 auditions over quarantine, self-tape, obviously,
Sure.
and still waiting to hear back on one. But mostly, I've just been kind of pivoting during this whole quarantine and focusing on what I can control, my health, my time with family. I've been pretty isolated because I'm spending a lot of time with my mother and my father and my nephew. And so I haven't seen too many people during quarantine. Fortunately, I'm in the cannabis industry also.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Hello.
That is going well. It's essential.
Good way to kill time.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
great. And I've kind of used this time. I formulated. I'm coming out with my own product line in the cannabis industry. It's an edible company. Still a little hush hush on the niche of what I'm doing, but it's going to be in California and hopefully coming out before the end of the year. So that's been keeping me busy.
That's
Yeah,
awesome, man.
great.
That is the reason why people should watch the Yo Show. And I think I missed my calling in life. I should be a recruiter for guests because not only are you beautiful and fun and you got a great personality, a great actress, but you're in the cannabis industry. Ladies and gentlemen, do we bring it home at the Yo Show or what? Damn it.
You're our new best friend.
You're our new best friend. Absolutely.
Right, I take it you're smokers or ingesters of some sort.
Smoker? I don't know what that means. I have no. I've partaken. I've done edibles. They make me a little weird. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a beer guy first and foremost. Oh my God, Angie, I'm telling you, we'll have you on again in like a month or two, and I'll pre-edible, and I'm telling you, that's a program.
You'll have to take
Yeah, I'm right there with Jeff.
that. I love it. I'm not a smoker myself. I don't like the smoke in my lungs. It makes me even more raspy than I already am. So I stick to the edible side.
Is it like competitive now? Because I know like stuff's just popping up all over now that it's become like legalized. Like, how hard is the industry right now? Or is it like, fun competition to get in there?
It's tough. I mean, it's definitely tough. I've been in it for a minute, and my sister's been in the industry for, oh gosh, many years, even when it was back in the day. So, we've got a lot of connections and contacts and relationships that we've built over the years, which is great. So, doing my normal stuff, I just kind of went, what can I do and take this and kind of do my own business again. And I haven't wanted to own my own business in years. I had a food truck for
Oh,
about 3 years.
we're gonna ask you about that. That sounds really cool though.
Yeah, and that was, a learning experience and a lot of fun. But I didn't really want to own my own business when I sold that. I was just kind of happy to not be a business owner and take a little break because it's a constant thing. So this was inspiring and I'm excited about it. And yeah, I think I've got a good little niche that I'm going to be launching.
It's very cool. I guess it's easier to get into business with something you're excited about. Me and some partners are in the beer business. I don't know if I discussed it, but we produce beer, and it's something like when you're excited about something, it really helps. Like you have acting, and now you have the cannabis line, and you're also into realty. I saw that as well. So a lot of great things and stuff that you can interact with people, get close to people. Do you think that helps? You think your acting background helps that because you've got to stand in front of tons of people and act and be strong? Do you think that helps you in the business world?
I don't know if it helps me in the business world. I think that, all of my endeavors and accomplishments, failures, all of them have kind of helped me when it comes to business because, when you've put yourself out there so much and you've either succeeded or failed, you're kind of fearless in a sense. You're like,
I like that.
yeah. So.
That's cool. What you're working on so many different things. I know you're well. It says you're filming one thing, and you have a couple of movies post production. What else are you into? What else are you excited for this year? I know that it's hard with everything kind of being shut down, and so. Is there anything else you're getting your feet into this year?
That's a good question. I'm just kind of. I think I'm just trying to focus on one project at a time. And take a little bit of downtime. This is the first time in a lot of years where I haven't felt like a monkey, holding on to the propeller spinning in all directions.
Yeah.
We'll give everyone a little bit of a break, just like downtime, figure out what we like, what makes us happy.
Yeah, exactly. For me, it's like just getting this time with my family has been really amazing. Spending weeks at a time rather than a couple days. I got to rush back, kind of a thing. So I'm just thankful for the time and trying to keep my head on straight and my mental health because it's tough for everybody.
Well, and we can't really tell here on the East Coast. Like I check CNN all the time, but like, are you guys affected at all by the fires out there, or how's that going?
Yeah. Definitely the air quality is horrendous. Personally, right here in LA, I'm just up in the Hollywood Hills, so it hasn't affected like the surrounding neighborhoods. But my hometown of Santa Cruz just was blasted really bad. Just heartbreaking to see families, ranches, and homes that they've put a lot of love and memories into. Not be there anymore. So,
Yeah,
so sorry.
very tough. It's got to be, and we've had it in the past with former breakout of fires or former guests that have actually canceled episodes just to tend to it. We understand that, and so we obviously appreciate you taking the time during it. Now you had mentioned that you're a little bit secluded right now. Where you're at, up in the hills, kind of woodsy. We were talking about that. Are you more of a big city girl, or do you kind of like the seclusion, kind of like the backwoods and just kicking back? What's the real Angie Stevenson rush when it comes to living?
Well, I am in my element right now. I will say that I like peace and quiet. I'm kind of a hermit. When I'm out in public and I'm being social, I enjoy it, but then I kind of close off. So this for me is not much different
Okay.
than I was before. Besides the fact that I'm just being extremely cautious because I am around people that have compromised immune systems. So I can't see everybody in my life. That's the hardest part. But as far as, I don't have to make up an excuse to cancel
Yeah, exactly. And that's big right now. And it's funny for all the guys out there watching who all say, man, how can I meet a woman like you? Sometimes you just got to sit home. Nothing well them. Sometimes you sit in the house.
This is it.
This is it. This is how you get it.
Yeah, dating is tough right now. I can't imagine being married right now or being, completely single right now. It's a tough.
Or in between. It's all tough.
I'm married. Me and my wife, several days. I just want to go out and buy a set of boxing gloves and duke it out right in the living room. And sometimes, you're just happy to have that special stuff.
Definitely. So where are you guys based out of?
We are. Go ahead, Joel.
I'm from Philly. Jeff's from right outside Philly, but we both live in the suburbs now. So yeah, we're pretty much all around the city, and but I mean it's fine. Like they opened the Jersey Shore, so a lot of people got to vacation and stuff like that. We're close to New York, so I mean that's kind of a hot spot. But I don't know. I guess it depends on where you go. My sister just went to like Maryland Beach, and she's going to Virginia this month, so it's not as bad there. But I do have family in like Florida, and I have family in LA, so yeah, I guess it just depends. We're kind of a hot spot right now. Like they just opened up our Philly restaurants to like 50% capacity, but we've been on like strict lockdown for about a while now.
For a while, yeah.
Well, outside of the Philly area, so when the urge strikes you to the East Coast, you have an outlet right here in Philly.
Yeah.
We would welcome you in open arms and show you our part of the town.
That is awesome. Well, I was actually, before quarantine happened, supposed to go out to Jersey and film
damn it.
something, but it got canceled, and I'm not sure what stage it's at now. But yeah,
Jersey's doing okay. I mean, for the most part. I mean, everyone just like we're forced to wear masks out in public, so that's been, I mean, beneficial, we feel, as of right now. We'll see tomorrow, but we don't know.
yeah, I know. You just don't know. I got away this weekend. I went over to Catalina Island. It's a little so beautiful. Take the ferry boat over, and they were doing everything right. I mean, they had everybody in masks on the boat, sat up outside. You get off, everybody in the streets was wearing masks, but once you're on the beach or sitting at a restaurant, you can take it off. And I don't mind it. It's, I don't mind it. If it's going to help, then I'm going to do it.
And if you could be in Catalina, was there a wine mixer, or is that a bitch?
Back.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw the pictures. It looked great. It looks like just like a perfect scene. And my wife is an outdoorsman. She likes the water and all that. We've been kayaking and paddleboarding and all kind of stuff like that. So there is things to do if you open your mind up. There is a lot of things that you can do despite quarantine.
Absolutely, yeah. It's good for us all.
Exactly. Kind of learn a little more about life and just. Well, I'm not going to say park yourself in front of the computer because we're all doing that here. So
yeah,
make sure at nighttime you park yourself in front of the computers on Wednesday nights at 8 p.m.
Great. It's great. Well, I'm glad you had me on. This is fun.
Oh, it's great. We're very excited to have you on. Like I said, just getting to talk to you for the few minutes. I'm like, you know what? I really just like your genuineness. Your answers are direct. There's no nonsense. That was terrific. Somebody that I don't want to say close to, but somebody we work with a lot that has done wonders to help us out. One of the absolute legends of webcast podcasts, Jimmy Starr. And I know you and Jimmy and Ron Russell have done some work together. Tell us about those guys, the experience working with them. We love them. We think they're terrific. They're icons in this industry. How was that?
Oh, they're awesome. I mean, they're adorable. They're like so fun to watch their banter off of their show, which I've had the pleasure of doing. And then going on their show was a lot of fun. Yeah. They're great. So I just worked with Ron and on Clown Motel 2, and Jimmy was on set the entire time, and it was quite the adventure. Ron, he'll openly admit it, but he can't memorize his lines anymore. We're doing our scene together, and he's got this bug in his ear, and Jimmy's talking to him, feeding him his lines.
Oh,
that's awesome. It really is.
I just thought, okay, that's relationship goals right there.
Yeah, right. It's good because when I'm on the show and I flounder, my wife is really obviously during quarantine. We're at our homes instead of our studio. But when I flounder here, she's just upstairs like laughing, like he's blowing it. So
she'll text me like, haha.
Yeah, that's great. But they're great. They're great people, and they care a lot about the craft. They care about the people they work with, and always try to get everybody ahead. Normally, we go through them to get some of their talent. We kind of went around them to get to you, not on purpose, but you did their show as well. And who else has been influential to you getting ahead right now in your acting thing?
Gosh, nobody.
Staying away. It's doing my business.
I don't know. Like for me, I love acting and I want to continue doing it, and I would just absolutely love to get on some sort of series regular TV show, something a little bit edgy, do some different projects, but I don't put all my weight into it. I've been in front of the camera for quite a few years and I enjoy it, but at the same time, I've got other things going on in my life that make me happy and make me money. So I don't push it that hard. If somebody approaches me, then I'll do a show like this, but I'm a little shy. So,
So am I.
yeah.
Well, one of the huge shows, I have to bring it up because you're on a couple episodes, was Sons of Anarchy, and it's so popular then, and as it is now, it's on streaming sites and all that. How was that experience? Do you have any fun stories? Because the cast is great.
We got that photo. I had to show that from you on Sons with the legendary Jax.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I got to be on the show for 2 seasons. Small role, it was a small role, but I was part of it, and everybody was amazing. The cool part for me was I got to know everybody so well that my food truck, Angie's Wieners, that I owned at the time, was actively out there, and so we catered the show quite a bit. So we would do like the late night meal. So I kind of had two worlds going on, and it was a huge cast. There was 100 plus, between the crew and the cast. It was probably the biggest set that I had ever been on. And it was great. I wish it would have gone longer because I feel like I was just starting to kind of get in with everybody. And I was actually offered a larger speaking part towards the end, and I had a previous booking, so I had to turn it down. So that was kind of a bummer, but.
Oh, wow. I feel like that show ended like kind of abrupt too, because you're like, what? I was still into it.
I know. I could watch it forever.
You're easily the envy of probably about 99% of the women I know, just to be on that show, sit that close to Jax. Like even years after, and that's when you know a show's legendary. Years after it's over, you still hear people talk about it. Still hear the ladies talk about Jackson and all that. And
Katie Seagal, I mean, I love her.
She was great. The whole cast is just awesome.
She was the one person on set which her presence just overwhelmed me. Like she just has this aura about her where you're just like, bow down to the queen. She's amazing.
My mom always reminded me of her. She's so cool.
Oh yeah. That's cool.
So you got like a badass side. Like I could see is kind of doing like the biker girl kind of side. But one thing I got to talk about like badass and biker and all this, and I had to show this and I got to ask you about it because I'm a huge fan of this, is your killer tattoo. I took this picture offline.
Oh, wow.
That back tattoo the photo is amazing, but the back tattoo, I wanted to get the best possible picture of the tattoo. What is that tattoo? And I'm going to tell you why I like it after you kind of explain to us what that is.
Well, they were angel wings, and I got the first set of wings when I was, I think, 19, and they were small, about this size. And I had an ex-boyfriend tell me that they looked like pigeon wings when we broke up. So I was like, oh yeah, I'll show you. So I had a friend from Santa Cruz come down and make them bigger, and then it looked like I got out of prison.
No, they're so well done. Like they could go wrong very quick, and yours look awesome. My sister's name is Angel, and she always wanted that, like the big angel wings on her back. I think it looks awesome.
Thank you. Well, I ended up going to a very wonderful, amazing artist, Nico Hurtado, for the third go around, and he was like, "Ange, I haven't done a cover up in 12 years, but I love you, and I don't want you to, be unhappy." So he did the final piece, and I'm amazed. If I would have given him a blank canvas, I can only imagine what they would look like because he's incredible. But I'm
shout out to artists.
Yeah.
I hope you don't
Thanks.
mind. I gotta hit that picture one more time because it's just absolutely amazing, and it makes the viewers grow. The reason why I asked, and I seen it, and I saw I used for the promo, this one, which is a
Yeah.
great picture as well. It's terrific. Um, and I don't know if you've seen the movie, but Black Swan. Did you see Black Swan?
I did see Black Swan.
That's what it reminds me of. The Mila Kunis had the big black
Yeah.
wings, and I'm like, you know what? I'm like, that looks like that. And I was wondering, me and
They're
Jory,
kind of real. It's scary.
yeah, I'm like, they become real. That's creepy. But the tattoo was the wings,
Yeah,
and I
that's
wanted
cool.
to ask you, 'cause I think it's awesome. Like they're absolutely awesome.
Thank you. Thank you. I think that was a big part of why I got on Sons of Anarchy was because of my back. They didn't want tattoos that were wording or, too much that could be, I guess, like a product or something. I'm not sure what their thing was, but for the wings, they really
Yeah,
liked it.
I love when they leave the original tattoos on the actors, like Justin Theroux in The Leftovers. They leave his whole back piece, and I guess because it's not too brandy or anything, but
Right.
I love it. I mean, I love tattoos and everything, and yours looks amazing. So that's
Yeah.
really cool.
Thanks.
Absolutely, absolutely incredible. This has been great. I got to tell you, you're just terrific to talk to. I know you mentioned you got another engagement this evening, so we don't want to keep you too long. I think we had you about a half hour. Honestly, I can keep you fired for 2 hours. Next time we're doing shots and everything, you can find Angie Stevenson on Instagram at Angie Stevenson Official. Look her up on IMDb, the home of all the great movie stars. Your stars are rising, Angie. You're going up higher and higher. We love it. IMDb, Angie Stevenson. Terrific. Thank you so much from the bottom of our heart for coming on. We want to have you on really soon again to catch up on projects.
Yes, let's do it. But you got to take that edible.
Oh,
Yes. Oh yeah. We're gonna do
we'll
it.
die.
We're gonna do an edible edition. I know you said before you came on that you viewed a couple of our programs, and if you want to search through the past, there's an episode we did with a California girl, Brianna Dale. She's a model. She works at the barista place. Very sexy. I smoked that evening and drank a ton. So if you can catch up to that program, watch it, and you'll see my results, and it'll show you what you're up against. Just to warn you.
I'm sure she's gonna go back and watch.
No,
You have to, because I'm warning you when you come back on. That's what you're going to get. And you're going to like, oh my God, this guy's a friggin' disaster.
Crazy, Jeff.
That's right. Once quarantine shuts down, of course, there's going to be more films out. So, like I said, follow her on Instagram, Angie Stevenson Official, and on IMDb. Check out Angie Stevenson. Find her movies. Definitely worth it. You are a pleasure. Thank you so much, Angie. Have a great evening. We'll talk to you real soon.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye bye. Absolutely beautiful, Jewel, and just a terrific interview. And we'll take her off the screen there so she can relax. Angie Stevenson, awesome interview. Jewel, she's adorable. Just a doll. That was great.
Oh my God, she's so much fun. I love her.
She had messaged me earlier today, a couple hours before we got on the air, and she said, I can give you X amount of time. I do have an engagement later today, and that's fine.
That's
I
cool.
appreciate.
So
if she
cool,
didn't,
her. We appreciate it.
if she didn't tell me that, we probably would have been on at least another solid hour. She's
Yeah. Just talking about your tirades.
Yeah, wait till I'm telling you. If she takes the time to go back and watch that episode, she'll be like, this guy. No,
I'm sure she will. She's got the time just to like.
she will. Like I said, she tuned in, told me she watched some of what we do, but that tattoo, I mean, I don't want to keep bringing it up, but look how awesome. I mean, that tattoo is just absolutely
It's
incredible.
great. And that's a cover up. That's crazy. It's so.
I know.
I love it. I'm going to. Yeah. My sister's got to watch this.
I know where the dude is at 19 years old. They called him Pigeon Wings. Because guess what, dude? Angie's now like this great actress, and she's
So
like this
funny.
beautiful woman.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, he's probably working at the local gas station and ain't got no chick. Angie Stevenson.
Oh, Lord.
That was great stuff. Jewel, I'm like, out of gas. That was that great.
Oh, yeah?
I'm burping. Nah, come on now. It's early yet. All right, so let's get back. We did a couple we did a couple topics before we got off. We stopped with Cobra Kai, and we got into all that. And Angie hasn't watched it, and Joel hasn't watched it. So for the first time, Show history, I can't talk about a program because Joel actually chose something she didn't want to watch.
I'm sorry. Watch something good, like the millions of shows I watch.
Cobra Kai is like the hottest program going on right now. That's right. So Angie is in California. We talked about the wildfires, talking about California and all that. But Joel brought something to my attention today I'd like to talk about. And really, this is a topic that makes me very unhappy. The potential of the shutting down of Halloween. I said Hollywood. Halloween, at least in the Los Angeles area, for starters, Joel. No Halloween. I see the look on your face. I see the anger. I know you're a Halloween junkie like I am. And speaking of which, we're working on a big Halloween show. We might actually go a few hours if I can get a couple of guests that we're talking about. But anyway, no Halloween in Los Angeles, Jewel. Tell us about it. Get in there.
I mean, no trick-or-treating. Makes sense, right? They canceled everything else, so now they have to bring this down. We thought it'd be okay by the end of October, since we're just getting into September. But you know what, people? It's going to come here. It's just going to travel here, and we're going to have no choice than to have Halloween ragers. Every house has to have a rager, and then we'll have a big party separately.
Agreed. Like we do the yearly Halloween party. Obviously you got to cut the number down. So my wife is already like starting to get together like a cut list. Like, how can you have a cut list? Like
a cut list? Like a freaking wedding.
You have to. Like 50, 60, 80, 100 people have been in my house in the past for these Halloween parties, and now we got to cut it down.
Yeah.
It sucks, man. And a lot of people are saying, look, it's Halloween, everybody's going to be wearing a mask, but you're not wearing the mask, so.
I'm not.
Now, you're a mother of a young daughter. How is this going to affect kids, do you think?
She's not going to take it well. I mean, she's already in virtual school, which she finds so boring. Yeah. Like, to get her attention for 8 hours a day, that's a long day. And I'm relying on the help of my family because I am a single parent and I work full time. So my lovely family has stepped in and helped me. But it's like so hard for everyone out there right now. Like, I just can't imagine if I didn't have my family. Like, it's just, it's hell right now. So yeah, Halloween is something we look forward to, and it's just going to be out of here. So what are we going to do? I mean, we just got to make the best of it. Hopefully we get a vaccine in like 4 years.
4 years.
I don't think this year, but we'll see.
Great stuff. Little thank you from Angie, and she thanked us for the questions that we asked and the delivery and just how much fun it was. And that's great. That's what we're after. We're not after. We're not.
She's great.
She is. She's a doll. She's so much like what we're used to and what we need more of here on the show.
Fun.
And fun. And we need a big budget to either get them to the East Coast or get us to like LA and Canada, where a lot of our guests have been from lately, and they'd be out there, man. So many great people. And like I said, we haven't missed yet. Knock on wood. We hit a home run with this that comes on. No exception. Very cool. Like, and I told her, like I tell everybody, act like you're just talking to a couple of your buddies online. And what the hell? Austin Wood is in the house from Horror Night Podcast. Austin, good evening, Austin. Austin had Jewel on her program, on his program. God, oh my God. Yeah, she did study martial arts. As a matter of fact, she said, Andrew, she's big into martial arts, her whole family. Andrew had Jewel on in the Horror Night Podcast. I listened to the episode. I thought it was great.
You said Andrew.
I'm sorry, Andrew. No, I said Austin. Austin. I can.
Sorry.
That's LosoBrewingCompany.com for all your mind erasing beer needs. But no, Austin had Jewel on the program, Horror Night Podcast. and you can find it on Spotify and iHeartRadio and all that great stuff. And it was terrific. I listened in. I love when you guys picked on that asshole to host the Yo show. That guy's a dick. That's like my favorite part. I'm like, yeah, get that guy. And then I thought about it. And it was, yeah, really great. Austin, great sense of humor. Great program. Very much into the horror movies. Jewel enjoyed it as well. I know we touched on it a little bit last week. We have Austin here. We're talking about a big Halloween show. We're thinking about maybe incorporating Austin into a little bit of our Halloween program.
And Jeff, yep.
Austin and Jeff, toe to toe. Poor Jewel.
Whew.
Yeah, we're thinking about that. We're talking about I've mentioned a lot about getting Austin on the program. I think Halloween might be a great spot. Maybe get you in. He said yes. Finally, I know, dude. I know. We got.
I told you.
I know we got amazingly booked up out of nowhere, and it usually doesn't happen. Where I got 12 guests lined up. But yeah, Halloween is definitely a thing. I got a couple of potential guests that we're working on. We know Elvira's out, but I got a few I'm working on. We'd like to have you come on, even just do a bit segment with us and talk about horror films and talk about your career. So we'll touch base on that tomorrow through the magic of Facebook. We will talk and we'll tentatively announce that one of our many Halloween guests, Austin Wood from Horror Night Podcast.
And we were going back and forth and, the guests we invite on and stuff, but how fun would it be if we combined and had him on and all of our favorites? Like, it will be a spooktacular, like always.
Spooktacular. I like that. We got a couple. I'm hoping that the few.
Yeah, big show.
Yeah, we want to do it. We love Halloween.
We're gonna dress up, so anyone who comes on has to dress up.
That's right, and I'm talking about you too, the viewer. Now,
oh yeah,
I don't take into account the view counter. I know people go in and out, and we end up with hundreds, thousands. People watch days later, which is great, and we love that. So if you're watching this, if you catch this episode, and you think about popping in and being cutesy on Halloween, guess what? To send you the link to the show, and you're going to pop on with your costume. How's that sound?
Show and prove.
I like it. Well, Austin, I like your comment. I don't want to give away your costume. I want people to tune in and be surprised. I like it, though. I like your direction.
I feel like I have to go scary, too. Like, I always do Wonder Woman, superheroes. I want to be scary. Oh, I was kind of
scary.
I was Morticia last year, but that wasn't, like, super scary.
No, Andrew said a Halloween contest. That might happen. You know what I want to say as a contest? Jules going to hate my guts. I'm going to ask for it anyway. For the ladies out there, the best Velma costume from Scooby-Doo. I love Velma cosplay.
That's funny. Or like, you can have 3 characters. So you could do the best Elvira, the best Velma.
Jessica Rabbit.
Don't say Jessica Rabbit. That's too
Why? Oh, I love me some Jessica Rabbit.
And the best, I don't know.
Well, he said it can't. That's a good point, Austin. He said you can't talk on a mask. You might not dress up. You can keep it simple. One year I was Jewel and Jewel was me.
Yeah.
Before we did video, me and Jewel dressed up as each other, which kind of sucked and nobody could see it. I kind of wish we had it back. I had this giant wig and I had the hoodie, and I was like, "Oh, Jewel teed up, all kissy face and being sexy." And
you had on black curly wig, big hoodie. So that's all I wore because it was freezing during the show.
Yeah.
And I had on Philly's everything.
Ready?
Philly's hat.
This comment's for you, Jewel. Ready? Jessica Rabbit is so hot.
All right. Not saying she's not.
Stop it. Cartoon or not, she's. I don't know who. I want to see the girl who she was drawn after. I want to see the inspiration behind Jessica Rabbit.
That's interesting. It might be no one because, like, Little Mermaid was based off of. Do you know this? Little Mermaid was drawn in the likeness of Alyssa Milano.
Oh, I don't like Little Mermaid anymore.
But she was. I mean, I don't think she resembles her, but yeah, that's who kind of they took after.
Well, it's funny you said that, and let's talk about that now. It's a nice little segue that I didn't plan on, but I got this right here. Now, of course, tonight I'm drinking my beer, Loso Brewing Company, www.losobrewingcompany.com. Thank you, Ricky. Now, the character for this and the artwork is done by our terrific artist out in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. This beer is Lola. This is Lola.
She was a showgirl.
She's dancing.
Flowers
But,
in my hair.
but we basically sent the idea that we wanted a female walking down the street, holding a six-pack of beer, stopping traffic accidents, all that. Now, she's based on no one. The artist drew it blind and came up with, attractive face, nice hairdo, nice little outfit. Based
She
on
looks like Fran Adele.
you say Brandon, oh my goodness. Maybe. But yeah, on the
Never
blind.
know.
So
Someone
maybe
asked me if I was Lola. I'm like, I wish I was Lola.
I had a lot of people ask, and some of my like regular, like good female friends, and my wife's like, "Oh," I'm like, nobody is Lola except Lola. And
It's
her
like Becky with the good hair. We'll never know.
her beer's delicious too, I may say.
That's a nice Pilsner. I have no Pilsner glasses. I think because they keep getting stolen.
Man, that's like the thing we're talking about as we discuss a potential tap room and brewery. Keeping the glasses on the cheap because people love to steal the nice ones. But these came in a
Right? That's
these
so
came in a
true.
set.
Oh my God. Put a logo on there, you're done. Everyone will steal it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's why I have one glass. This is the only glass in my cabinet.
This is our response to Alyssa Milano. My man Ricky Vaccaro gave her a big ew. I agree.
Oh.
She's psycho now. She's out. She's out of the room. She's crazy.
She's still pretty.
Oh, I mean, like, I won't say it because my wife watches. I wouldn't say I'd hit it, but Jewel, this just in. Late breaking news. Angie Stevenson is in for a cannabis-induced episode of the show.
We'll die that night. We
Man.
will just die.
We probably, and that is going to be an episode, and I got news for you. That is an episode you're going to do right here. We're going to figure out how to get us in the same room without the echoes, and we're going to just do a little tasty.
Yeah. So I I saw a ghost the last time I did that. So
Yeah, that's even better. Wait a minute. We should do it on Halloween night.
no.
Woo.
Whew.
Austin had mentioned his friendship with Angie.
I'll get this house.
I agree. She's awesome. But we'll figure it out, Joel. We're like we're losing Joel tonight. Joel, I gotta tell you though, the last few weeks you've been more ballsy. You've been more out there and gutsy, and I like it.
Why? Oh, thanks. Is that a compliment? I'll take it as one.
Yeah, it's a compliment.
I feel pretty good. I'm happy. So thank you.
Look at this big, gigantic thing in my face. This is a Five Guys burger.
Oh, stop it.
It is. I ran late today on my eat schedule. You know why I had such a big breakfast? Oh my God, this thing is just, look at this, would you? It's a double patty, which I said no double patty. But look at
Stop it. That
God.
looks amazing.
It really does.
Like them.
It really does. We're going to have a yo show first. I'm actually going to bite.
This is one thing you'll never catch me do is eat friggin' on air. We had our 18-hour marathon. Jeff was eating.
Yeah.
He was nourished. I was not. I was dying, trying to sneak a little bit of my Quest bar out of frame.
You know,
I'm watch that, Jeff. Is that cooked fully?
Oh yeah.
Mess your stomach up.
I'm gonna end up getting sued for improper working conditions. That's like well done. Yeah, bad boy.
Jesus Christ. Nothing like I like more than listen to people chew.
Right here on the Yo Show. Oh man, that's good. Tell you what.
I'm really interested in what you and Cassie are going to be this year because you guys just knock it out of the park every year. You always have fantastic costumes.
And we don't do a lot of couple costumes. And she likes the couple costume, and I do too, but it's just like, I mean, last year, the Freddie Mercury thing last year, I had to bring, and I didn't know what to tell her to be. And She did Daenerys. That last year? Yeah, she did Daenerys.
Daenerys.
Yeah, it was very cool.
Daenerys Targaryen. Oh my God! You know what we should do? Show our show our real face things.
Oh my god!
Do a real me. Do a real me. Should we do it? I have a good one, and I saw yours.
Can you put it on right now?
I mean, yeah, I can hold it up to the screen.
Oh, all right. I'll hold mine up to the screen. I was gonna say it's gonna be hard to download, but let's do it. Go ahead.
Oh, we don't have to download anything.
Well,
It's so funny though.
I gotta see if I can locate mine. Mine is ridiculous, but I also love it at the same time.
No, it's great.
We'll have to scroll through. Do we have any scroll through music? Austin said
Scroll through.
Austin said he chokes on a live show when he eats. So,
Oh my God.
dude, I'm laughing, but it's fucking horrible. That's not funny. I'm laughing at it, but it's not funny.
Who chokes?
Austin. He said he choked last time he tried to eat on a live broadcast.
Oh. Well, you know.
Yeah, we shouldn't.
Ours is live, 100%.
Don't eat in podcast. Oh, here's mine. All right, so.
Oh my God.
All right, try to do it without the music. And we'll try to get it from the beginning. All right, ready? I'll see if I can get this to come on. All right, here's mine. This is Beyonce Jeff here.
Do it.
You can't really say it's a little too bright. I've actually you can see more of the glare of Jewel than you could actually see in my video, but
Oh wait, no, you gotta hold it up.
I can't get any closer. There's as close as it gets.
Turn your light off for a second.
Oh, that's a good idea. Let's turn off the overhead production light here. And we'll see Jeff as Beyonce. I gotta admit, I got better moves. I seen it through the video.
Oh my God.
Oh, I just lost it. There it is. All right, here we go. It's Jeff as Beyonce.
Put it closer.
Like shaking my booty and all.
Their face.
I mean, that's all I can do with that. You can't do it. It's okay. You know where to find it.
I'm trying to get mine. Mine was pretty good.
I got to get that light back on so I suddenly look like I'm trapped in a dungeon. There we go. That's a little better.
Look at this.
Oh my God, that is amazing.
Isn't that funny?
It is, and you know what? It actually looks a lot like you. Because I'm telling you, you had that. You're like a Wonder Woman. You are like just like your overall persona is like a Wonder Woman like type, everything, face, physique, etc. So it's just like amazing how you fit like that in there. Serious.
Funny. Well, I figured that would be the one I did because I just look damn ridiculous on all the others.
Austin said so hot. Now, who's so hot, Austin? Gail as Wonder Woman or Jewel as Wonder Woman? You're on the spot.
Or Jeff as Beyonce. That's what he means.
Yeah, who's hottest? Jeff is Beyonce. He's pretty sexy. I'm shaking that.
Jeff a poll.
No, we should not have a poll. Me shaking my booty. Austin says he's got big news to share soon when I get on the show. So hopefully by the time he comes, we'll have some big news. I like it, dude. He said both.
Yeah.
So, yeah. You know who's hotter?
I was going to post mine too. I'm like, I don't even know what to caption this.
I just posted that horrible. The Britney Spears one was even better. And that's good because that one's just a picture and I might be able to find that. But like so many guys were commenting like can't unsee and way to ruin it. I right there.
My loneliness
is killing me. And I even sing like her. I can't find it now. Oh, damn it. Here's one of me from this past weekend.
Thanks, sweetie pie.
Spider-Man. That was this past weekend.
Who?
That was me. You know, the little kids bring them over the mask and go, Uncle Jeff, put on the mask. I slap on the mask. Spider-Man. That was
You
one,
know, this
one drunk
popular this popular YouTuber does Weavetober, and she has on a different wig every show in October. I thought that was a good idea.
I like that. Oh, there it
An
is.
outfit.
Get ready.
Oh my god, I just had a great idea.
Get ready, ladies and gentlemen.
I just had it. Hold it up close. Oh yeah! You look like Nick Miller.
That is Jeff as Britney Spears.
Wait, what Duck say?
Hit me one more
I
time.
look like Nick Miller. Hit me,
Oh, my
baby!
Ladies and gentlemen, hit me, baby, one more.
Dude, you look like that dude from New Girl.
Our man Steve Giordano's in the house. Jewel, I got to show you this comment he just made. This guy is just funny as shit. Look at this.
You do have that costume, don't you?
I was probably wearing the mask before they got it. I do have a Spider-Man costume. Spider-Man a few years back.
That's what we have to do. We have to wear a different costume every week in October.
What? I've got some. I got to dig them out, but I've got them.
I've got a lot. Like, we can do this.
You're a Halloween junkie. This year for Halloween, I'm going to Steve Giordano for Halloween. I'm just going to be a big douche.
Oh my god.
I've known Steve, Jewel. Me and Steve go back. God, what am I? 49. We go back close to 40 years. Close to 40 years.
Damn.
Oh yeah, my God. So we're on the same wavelength. We know the same jokes. We bust on the same people. It's all fun here.
That's a long time.
That is a long time. Jewel, we're at pitcher number 2, and I had 2 beers before the pitcher started. So we're having a grand old time here on the Yo Show tonight.
Cheers, son.
Cheers. I guess. Steve like that and gives a big laughter. Steve, you got to sit in on an episode and drink with us. And he's not a big drinker though. Not like me.
I'll tell you what, Duck sits in. She has a grand old time. So hi, Duck.
Hi, Duck.
Say hi, Duck.
Duck is our probably the world's worst intern. I'm going to tell you.
He called you the world's worst intern.
You quit on us. You quit on us. We love you.
Love you, Jeff.
That is the overall consensus here on the Yo Show. Now, seriously, you don't come on camera to hang out with us. You don't
come on camera to hang out. Hang on, one at a time. You don't come on camera. Another?
Oh, look at this. A Halloween show at the office. Oh, dude, don't threaten me with a good time, dude. Don't threaten. I have promo models dressed up in Halloween costumes.
Interesting.
No, Duck, you were a great intern. You were doing
Duck,
homework.
you were a great intern?
You had notes.
You had notes?
You were filling in the old man on what's hip.
You were snoring?
Snoring. You were snoring the one. Yeah. We got you sound asleep the one thing, Duck, you know. It's great. All joking aside, we do love Duck. I'm flattered.
We love you, though.
And I'm flattered that she took the time to do the intern thing. We want more from you because you're great. You're great with your input.
We need more, though.
Yeah. No, say it the right way, Joy. You make me sound like a dick.
I'm making him sound like a dick.
Excuse me. More of Duck the intern, ladies and gentlemen. We do love her. I'm happy.
Not just for beer runs.
With us tonight. Oh my God. That was a great last few minutes between Steve and Duck, our two like kind of producer intern people who never show their face, and we gotta beg them to be part of it. That's how we get interns. Please say something.
We have to beg you to be a part of this.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Don't be. We love you. Duck the
He's
intern.
in the background doing a TikTok dance right now.
See, you should be doing it on the air. You know, it's funny. She won't do it on the air because she's worried about who sees it. Yes, you're going to put it on TikTok where millions of people are going to see it.
Oh my God.
We do love our Duck. We love Duck. We love Steve. We love anybody that comes in and gives us a little bit of their time. It is greatly appreciated. I'll be serious for a minute. All right, I'm done. But let's get to let's do more topics. Let's get to a serious topic. Excuse me. This is a sad one, Jewel. Pittsburgh Steelers linebacker Ryan Shazier today, after a 3 or 4 year fight with partial paralysis, has decided he's retiring from football. Anybody that saw the hit and the contact that Shazier got and the neck injury that came with it will realize just how dangerous and how bad it was. His goal was to play again someday. They kept saying, I'm going to get better. I'm going to walk. I'm going to play again someday and get back on this field. Well, walking, he's getting there. I mean, he needs help, but he is moving his legs. He's able to walk. But obviously, the game is done. He won't play again. He's a terrific player. Very unfortunate. Jewel, I know you don't follow the NFL quite as close, but seriously, is it at the point now with the speed and the size of these athletes? Has it gotten too dangerous?
I mean, well, in the past couple of years, they definitely enforced the rules to tone it down. I mean, how much more can you do that to a contact sport? There's going to be injuries. Like, there's going to be injuries in baseball and basketball. Like, I tore my Achilles, like, playing basketball, wrestling for a ball. So injuries happen. It's just one of the risks of the game. It's horrifying. Like, no one wants this. But, geez, you could hit a ball on top of your head and be, scarred for life. So it's just, it's horrible to hear. I'm so sorry for him. I pray for him and his family. Like, that totally, it's such a shame. But it's just a sad fact of, like, professional sports at this point. Like, you could tone it down as best you can, but accidents do happen.
Agreed. This one wasn't really like wasn't really an intentional thing. It was kind of a
yeah. Intentional is bullshit. Like, that should never happen. They should get jail time if you're intentionally hurting someone. No, seriously. Like,
no. Now's not the time for funny comments. Sorry, let me hide my face because my man Steve gave me this comment.
Oh, me? Me?
That's all I'm reading. Best wishes of Ryan Shazier. Let's get on to something funny because I can't do serious because
Steve,
people.
I thought we were friends. What the hell?
You are. You're like this.
Oh, am I?
You're as tight as me and Duck.
I appreciate.
Oh my God! Yeah, it's like something. It's like grabbing the mic. No, I appreciate. What?
Okay, you're gonna say something.
Oh my God! I'm done talking. Yeah, that's right, Steve. Here, gotta watch what you say. Like last week when I mentioned we were talking about wood, and I made some comment about wood. Steve refreshed me when Sherry Nelson was talking about wood, and I said something about selling wood, and I forget what it was. So bad though.
Chopping broccoli.
That's the beauty part when your audience interact because they'll call you out on your shit.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
We love you, Jewel. You can wrestle for my wood.
Austin Wood.
Austin Wood.
Wood is good.
So we already touched on the Philly banning the 50% law, so I don't want to touch on that again. We're past serious shit. He said his last name is Wood, and that was it. Steve Giordano, Wood is good. I did say that out loud to Sherry Nelson last week. God,
oh my God! Oh yeah, and the other thing I sent you was holiday toys already. Like, we have to think about this shit already. No,
you did. You know what?
It's too early. That's what I was gonna say. It's too damn early.
It is too early.
It's too early.
But I
give me some Halloween and fall goodness before you barge my head in with Christmas bullshit.
Yeah, feed me some goddamn turkey at least before.
Turkey. Just give me some turkey.
Feed me some turkey, something before we get to all that. Now let me find it.
is so stressful. Christmas is probably my least favorite holiday. Sad, but true.
This is very, very awesome. I just got a return message from a girl named Robin Benedict, a big artist, big performing artist, singer. And sometimes it takes the bigger artist a few days to catch up the message. So she just saw this and wants to know more. So she might be a very future guest. Excited. She's
I
very
love when you're on the show and you get a response from
yes.
an upcoming guest. We don't know yet, but that's always very exciting.
She's got a big following, very great entertainer. And one of the guests we had on recently, I think it might have been Bree Taylor, might have been Susie. But a couple of the fans were like, hey, you got to get her on. And she just responds, that's great. So we're going to look into that, give her more information, try to get her on in the near future. I kind of forgot what I was looking for. Oh, the Jewel message from earlier, the toy thing. Hold steady. Because there was one that I wanted to really talk about. And there's one out of this list that I love. There it is. Okay.
Again, look at the list.
So it's a holiday toy list. There's some cool stuff on there. The Mandalorian one, of course, the child, Baby Yoda, of course, is huge right now. Pedal Pets, Bloom Doll series, Little Tykes Ride on Toys. There was one that I was really thrilled about.
Chocolate pen?
This was it. The Playmobil Back to the Future DeLorean.
Oh shit, that's cool. I like that.
Now Playmobil has a big following, so it's normally very expensive. So if that's already out there and it's already been bought up, you're not going to get it cheap. But the DeLorean, very cool. I like that one.
$44.73 at Amazon.
$44.73 on Amazon. Other than that,
now, did you see this? I want this. It's a chocolate pen, and you draw and chocolate funness.
I would want to draw on chocolate funness. I like chocolate.
You draw on like a paper plate, and then like peel it off, and then it's a decoration, so you can draw whatever you want.
Can I eat it?
Yeah, it's edible.
Wow. So I gotta
cool.
So that's like a new bedroom trick. I gotta draw on my wife and lick the chocolate ink off. Like, is that
before it dries?
Before it dries.
Oh, well, it's a step up from the Easy Bake Oven, which does not work, and it's just not crap you can eat.
Really? Like, honestly, in all these years, I never knew this. The Easy Bake Oven doesn't work.
That shit doesn't work. Just throw
and you can't eat it?
No. It's about as good as a Lunchable.
I'm aware of Lunchables. I used to have it was a Pepsi brand snow cone machine. That made pretty nice snow cones.
I used to have a Snoopy snow cone machine. That did wonders.
That was it. I stand corrected. I don't know where I got Pepsi from. It was a Snoopy snow cone machine.
Snoopy.
It made good snow cones. Son of a bitch.
You know what I made last night for the first time? Alfredo sauce from scratch. Now I know that it is not healthy.
Oh, no. Well,
at all. I could probably make it healthy, but it would probably taste like shit.
It would.
So,
it's so fattening and so heavy.
We used like whole wheat pasta and vegetables and, boiled chicken. So we try to make up for it. The sauce was the most fattening part.
Yeah, it's heavy, and there's only so much you can eat. I like making it, but I'm telling you, the leftovers.
Oh, you made it before?
No, I cheat. I get like a Stewart base, and then I add my own little goodness to it, but it's heavy.
Stewart, you can't go from a can that's not making it.
I don't go from a can, smart ass. I go from a jar. I've got some class. I go from a jar. Can.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, let's do this. Let's do an advertisement real quick for one of our absolute favorite people who's been on, is coming back on, watches, promotes. It's Jody Valentine, ladies and gentlemen.
Jody!
Jody is red friggin' hot right now, Drew. Her show, her downloads are blowing up. She's got another brand new download out now. She is going to be on the Facebook site live sofa session. So this is like kind of quarantine concert from home. Monday, September 14th, 7:30 p.m. live. You can find it at facebook.com Sofa Sessions Live, Monday, 7:30. The amazing Jody Valentine, who will be back on our program in a few weeks. She's so cute. She's cute and lovable. Her music is so good. It's fun, good feeling music. It tells a story too. Like she said, that too soon thing was about, it's about life. Some things come at you too soon, and you just got to think and move outside the line. So her music is deep and touching. Joy, you going to watch? I'm pretty sure I'm going to watch.
Oh my God, I'm definitely gonna watch. I'm sad I missed Vita and the Wolf had a online thing today, but it was 4 p.m. Pacific, so it was kind of tough with rush hour Eastern Standard Time. But yes, I will support any of our local artists, beautiful ladies. Oh my God, Jody's songs are so good, and I'm so excited for her to be back on the show. Go do yourself a favor and listen to her music, and you will feel good.
Exactly, you will. Like I said, that's pretty much where you find it. There was no like crazy ass link like it is to find the Yo Show. It's pretty direct. I know. Sofa Sessions Live is the name of it. You can find it on Facebook Live, 7:30 p.m. Monday. Our very own, our love, me and Jewel are going to move to Utah. We're both going to marry Jody Valentine. She's going to be our love wife. We love her. But seriously, great music. And Jewel, I'll wait till we announce, and I'll tell you a little something that she told me for the last couple of days about something potentially very exciting for her appearance.
Whoa.
That's right.
Real
quick.
Let me see. She's going to have to dress up. I just confirmed. Halloween costume.
Yeah,
Jody.
October 14th. Jody, dress up. Get a long black wig and dress up like Jewel. It's great.
We're putting it out right now. Like if you're on our guest in October, you have to dress up in the Halloween costume.
Which reminds you, October 7th, we have nobody. Got to find somebody for October 7th. But if we can get if we can get a couple of people, I'm trying to line up for late October for the Halloween special, they'll dress up. They will. We're going that good.
You hear that? Jim Brewer's going to come in costume, so get ready.
Jim Brewer's going to come in costume. Lana Del Rey's coming in costume. Steve Howie's going to come as me. He's going to be sexy.
Bruce Springsteen.
Bruce Springsteen is going to be on the program. Alice in Chains. Alice in Chains is going to be on. Megan Fox is going to be on.
All just favorites.
I said a lot of men in there. Let's do Man's Cave scores real quick because I don't have a lot this week. I did get this the other day through the mail. I got it very cheap. From 1989. God, how far back? Like, amazing. This is from 89. This is it's used. I know. This is a Sting action figure produced by the San Francisco Toy Company.
Wow.
Nice little detail. It's got the little crow look. Sting. This came the other day. And with the NFL season starting, I want to show a couple of my Funko Pops. This is Christian McCaffrey, ladies and gentlemen, from the Carolina Panthers. One of the best players in the league, too. Little C-Mac. He's about 5'9". His muscles are like, he's jacked. One of the best players in the league. Speaking of best players in the league, another Funko Pop. Last year's MVP. And was he MVP last year or Tuesday? Anyway, Super Bowl champion, Patrick Mahomes. Now, this is the good one. This is the road jersey, the white, which is rarer, I should say. This is Pat Mahomes. NFL starts Thursday, as a matter of fact. Pat Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs, the defending champs, take on the Houston Texans. So yes, Austin football is back. Man Cave scores very quick today. Did a brief one because you know why? I want to get the rest of our topics. I want to talk about the guests that are going to be on, and this is always a disaster trying to see Jeff work his way through the guests that are going to be on. But we're going to do it anyway. we got so much great stuff coming up, Joel Tatey. I got to tell you, we're starting off next week. We got a great guest coming on. Jessica Katz, her PR firm is great in delivering us excellent guests. And next week, we've got soap opera star and actress. This is the beautiful Jessica Morris, ladies and gentlemen. She'll be on the show next week, September 16th. Big time soap opera star. She got some new Lifetime movies coming out. She's a great actress. She's beautiful. Saw on Instagram today saying some stuff, and I came right out and said, can't wait to talk to you on the show. And she gave the big thumbs up. She can't wait to be on our program. Jessica Morris on the 16th. 23rd, ladies and gentlemen, I was talking about this the other day at my wife's party with family and friends. We welcome back from 2.5 Men and all the great Lifetime films, actress Jennifer Taylor, Joel Tatey. Yeah! Jennifer Taylor was on before we did video, and sensational. We laughed, and we just had a great time. She's as sweet as she is beautiful. I know you see some of these Hollywood actresses, and you're like, they probably don't even have a personality. Not true. A lot of them are great. We bring them here on the show, and Jennifer is one of them. September 23rd, the awesome Jennifer Taylor. I'm so excited. Joel, I'm going to be so nervous. I might be drunk as shit that night out of nerves of seeing and speaking to Jennifer Taylor is going to make me really nervous. I'm not going to lie. It's going to happen.
It's all right, Joe. It's all right.
Okay. Yeah, help me. Would you do that thing you do where you talk about like, kids and parenting and it makes me calm down?
And she does. She actually runs her. Well, she did about 2 years ago. She was involved in the carpool. So
yeah,
let's see what she's doing. She's up to.
And Perverted Jeff asked if the dads in the neighborhood peer out the window while she's standing at the bus stop.
Probably.
A problem. Are you kidding me? You have binoculars. Another awesome guest, September 30th, again from the Jessica Katz stable. Actor, director Michael Sequoia will be with us. Looks like a tough guy, Jewel. Do some tough guy.
Looks like Ray Donovan.
He does look. That first picture does look like Ray Donovan. I like the hats too. I dig the hats. I'm a hat guy. So that's on the 30th. The awesome Michael Sequoia will be our very special guest. I got to ask him how to say the name. I've said it 100 different ways trying to get it right. Sequoia, the double L thing. Yeah, you know it? You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Thank you for a whole lot of nothing. And then, of course, the two big announcements that we already touched light on it. There she is, ladies and gentlemen. So cute. October 14th, a local artist whose downloads on Spotify are in tens of thousands within mere days.
Blowing up. Blowing up.
Jody Valentine will come back to the Yo Show. Jewel, here's the special announcement I wanted to make. Jody has a new release due out in October that she is trying to put on hold so she can debut it once again here on our program. Yeah!
I love it.
We
Do you think I can get on the track before she releases it?
We will. I tell you what, when I get my hands on the track, because too soon debuted. Wow. Too soon was debuted on our show, and she's talking about debuting another song right here on the perch. I love world premiere because I get to say,
oh yeah. Yeah, we need some effects before she comes on.
Yeah. You don't think that sells it, huh? Not really.
Wow.
Jesus. And then we close out with another beautiful and talented artist on the 21st. I'll get her pictures up here. The beautiful and talented Rachel Green. Jewel, I've been digging into some Rachel Green music. Awesome voice. Spectacular. Mm-hmm. And somebody I reached out to, and she said, I'm interested. Give me some scoop. Get a rundown. And she said she would love to be on. It means a lot to us. And like I said, that'll be coming up. That's September and October for you folks. It's going to be very, very busy. October 7th, we have no guests. We do have a big Halloween show coming up at the end of October. We're also working, of course, on a fine artist that just reached out to me, Miss Rob Benedict. A lot of stuff coming up on the Yo Show. Joel, how stoked are you?
I'm so excited. It's going to be so great.
Man,
I'm
it
very
is.
ready for it. I'm ready for fall. I've been decorated for like 2 weeks now. All about the pumpkin spice. Pumpkin everything. Did you see Aunt Mary Pat's pumpkin spice?
No, I didn't.
It's pretty funny. It was like a take on American Horror Story. But yeah, this is the time of year when we just come out of the woodwork and we're just like pumpkin everything.
Yeah, definitely pumpkin everything. I'm a
You
fan of.
should see, that's why I have like my summer flowers in here with me now, because my living room and kitchen are just exploded in orange.
I like it.
You
We can
gotta
go.
see it. Oh my god. You guys gotta come over.
Yeah.
You've never you've never experienced one of my places. Like, I had a house when we first met, and you guys never came there. And then I was out of commission for a while, and now I have my own place, and you guys gotta come and sit.
Right, Joe. I was never at your place. Got that,
It's
catchy
exciting.
Freddy? I was never
Wow.
at Jules' place. No, seriously, no, that is exciting, and I definitely would love to do that. You know, you've met
I
my
have to
wife.
have a party. It's decided. Not
Great.
not as big because my place is a little big, but small get together, be fun.
I'm all right with that. Under 20, is it? I'm okay with
Under
that.
20. I don't even think I can hold 20. Place is pretty small, but I like it. It's cozy.
See you next week. We do welcome Jessica Mars to the show. It's going to be great. That's next Wednesday night at 8 o'clock. In case any of you forget, we can forget. I'll just keep reminding you. I'll keep blasting on Facebook and Instagram and Indeed, and I'll keep putting it everywhere until we have 1 million views.
He'll do it too.
Oh, he will. Don't we deserve 1 million views? Don't we? Scroll down the bottom to all the great places you can find us. Check out the website at www.theyoshow215.com. Instagram at theyoshow215. Facebook at the Stoop Radio Network. I'll post that also on the bottom ticker so you know where to find us. There's no excuse not to find us, and you can get great past episodes. Watch the past because it's all good. Myself, Joel Tatey, always coming out and working hard and giving you great guests, doing great interviews, telling funny stories, laughing, picking on each other, breaking each other's balls. It's great. It's what we do here on the Yo Show.
It's all good fun.
It is all good fun. Did you watch? Now, I hate to ask you a question. I know the answer. Did you watch last week's episode at all?
I did. I don't know with audio or not, but I did.
Did you notice that the Yo Show background thing is there when you watch the program?
I like it. I'm
I
digging
like
it. I do like it a lot. It's a little pop.
It is a little pop. That's what we need. More pop than you. You're the pop. You're the
pop. You're the pop.
My mouth is the pop. Your face is the pop. My mouth is the pop. We're a good team like that because we compliment what people want to see. They want dumbass comments with beautiful looks. We each share the responsibility. I drank a lot of beer tonight. I'm a little buzzed, which is great stuff.
I think Jeff has to cut the show short. Should take a break.
No, I'm good.
Okay, I'm not.
No, I noticed you're not. I noticed you got a little fuzz on tonight. So we'll bring it in. A couple reminders real quick. Don't forget this Saturday for the people in the local area, Gleason's Bar, home of the best cheesesteak around. They're having Gleason's Day, noon Saturday, 6700 Mill Creek Road in Levittown, PA. Check out Gleason's. Our good friend Pat, who's the owner there. Loso beer coming in the very near future. Check that out. Don't forget tomorrow night as well. The Newtown Athletic Club, Loso Brewing Company, is going to be bringing you the Hazy Dragon and Woodland West Watermelon Wheat, as well as Kevin Michael Kirk and the awesome Kirko Band. That's tomorrow, Friday night, September 11th, Newtown Athletic Club 120 Festival. Newtown. Tell me about it. First responders, 50% off with proper ID. That is always awesome. Of course, and force you to remember 9/11, a week time for the United States, where we're growing. We've gotten way past it, but we never forget the events of 9/11. That is this Friday. So, of course, everybody, again, who put their life on the line, people that lost loved ones, people that have regrouped from that, always remember 9/11 and be kind to your fellow American. That's what we're all about here. Um, that's it. We will be back, Jewel. I got to stall because I just forgot to load the exit music. So we
Sorry,
will
I'll
be back.
sing in the meantime.
Go ahead. I absolutely dare you to.
He's a funny guy.
He's a funny guy. Don't forget, folks, I posted it today on Facebook. Like and subscribe to the Yo Show's YouTube page. We go
It
live
is
on.
really important because we don't know the future of Facebook and Facebook Live. So please, 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 if you can do us a solid, go to the Yo Show on YouTube. Like us, subscribe there. Subscribe more so than like. I think that helps us more.
Yeah, it does.
We appreciate it.
Yeah, and that's a good point because we don't know the future of music and entertainment on Facebook. There's some terms and conditions. Read into them very closely.
Yes.
Very closely. There's potential of music shutdown on Facebook. We love Facebook. It's a great outlet. We get tons of fans from it. The majority of our people find us on Facebook. But really, the new terms and conditions may slow down music. We apologize to the potential future for the likes of St. Ricketts and even coming up in the near future with our guests like Jody Valentine, Rachel Green. We want to play music. We want to play your music. We're going to do whatever it takes to make your music. But if we cannot do it on Facebook, please like and subscribe to the Yo Show on YouTube. We do it the same way we do it here. If you've never seen it on YouTube, we do it the same way here that we do there. It goes direct. And these artists deserve our time, our attention. Like I said, Jody Valentine, thousands, tens of thousands of new views within mere days.
Insane. So we want to bring that music to you, especially our local artists. We love you guys so much, and this is the last thing we want to see happen. So if you support our channel on there, then we can continue to do this. Hi, Cassie.
Cassie, we did shout out your birthday, Cassie, before you tuned in. We shouted out and wished you a happy birthday. We talked about your great birthday party. My wife is awesome. She bumps and grinds every day to get that dollar, man. She's a smart girl, works hard.
Party Friday.
Supports me, trying to party Friday. Jules talking about coming down to the NAC. We got to get there and just party it up. And we need more fun in life. We got a lot of seriousness, so we need more fun. My wife is great with fun. She brought me this beautiful Five Guys burger home this evening. I've taken a couple bites on the air to show you how delicious it truly is.
Now I'm hungry.
I suggest Five Guys. But again, a massive thank you to our guest tonight, the beautiful, talented, and a lot of fun, Angie Stevenson. Thank you for being very down to earth with us and having a great time. Jessica Morris is our guest next week, part of the Jessica Katz stable of great artists. We're going to see you then Wednesday at 8 o'clock. We're going to cut out just a few minutes early because me and Jewel both got pretty drunk, and now we're going to try and go big and stumble our way into the next room. The viewers started growing, so how are you going to grow right when I'm getting ready to go?
I know. Stop it, guys. That's a replay. See you then.
Yeah, don't stop. Keep coming. We absolutely love. We got great viewers. I'm going to click down the bottom. www.saintricketts.com is the band. The song is what Fire Burn is our intro and our exit music. They've got great music on set. They're this close because they're waiting for COVID to shut down before releasing new music. Eric and Tom and John and Kenny and Anthony, these guys kick friggin' ass. And we want to get out there and COVID do a live show with these guys. They were great in studio. They're dudes, man. They're our kind of dudes.
Yeah, they're our buddies now.
They are. They're our buddies now. We're drinking buddies. We drank like fiends. I still got that. I still got that Kenny video with the Sweet Leaf. Just
awesome. My God.
So awesome. Improv music. Great stuff. I'm probably going to have to do this and this real quick. Sorry, Joel. Right. I'm sorry. I know you got to pee. Joel Tay's got to pee, everybody. So let's get out of here.
Don't be a douche.
Don't be a douche.
And
be kind to people, even the shitty ones.
I'll take it.
Hold on a second. stop right there. A humongous, gigantic thank you to Duck the Intern for coming on tonight and talking with us. We love you, Duck the Intern. Watch the replay and realize at the end who truly loves you here at the year. We love you,
Yeah.
Duck the Intern. For Jewel Tatey, I'm Jeff the Shark Perini and Duck the Intern wishing you all a good night. Let's go back to St. Ricketts with Cannot Burn. Good night, everybody.
Night.
Willing to embrace what I'd lose for it, to accept what I assume. So I'm pulling the anchor and drifting away, blinded by reason beyond disarray. It's what fire cannot burn. It's what fire cannot searching for something, destined for nothing, moving composure over and over. If the taste of it poison deeper than you know, kindly answer this. Was the point of it just to reach new heights of love? So I'm pulling the anchor and drifting away, blinded by reason beyond disarray. It's what fire cannot burn. It's what